Hi Aquarius, this is Daisy, aka Professional High Priestess, and I'm back again for your 2020 forecast, okay? So this is going to just be a general overview of what's going to happen for you in 2020 or what you can expect, okay? In terms of love and career, your finances, family, health, and spirituality, okay? So there is that as well. So let's get started, Aquarius. So Aquarius, 2020 is going to be major for you because Saturn, the planet of karma, is going into your sign. So if you've been a good aqua, and you've not been causing trouble or being out of that lower vibrational aspect of Aquarius, which can manifest as sometimes sociopathy and narcissism, right? Then you're going to be good to go. But if you've been sowing bad seeds, aqua, because you've not been using your mental capacities right, you're going to be in trouble. Big trouble, because Saturn doesn't play, and Saturn's your co-ruler. Your new ruler is Uranus, right? Which is a planet. It's made out of helium. It's quick moving changes, erratic eccentricity. But Saturn is still your ruler, right? So you're still going to deal with Big Daddy Saturn, all right? So let's see. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for 2020. Messages for Aquarius for 2020. For the year 2020. Let's see. 2020 forecast for Aquarius. 2020 forecast for Aquarius. 2020 forecast for Aquarius. 2020 forecast for Aquarius. Aquarius, why do you have all reversals? Aqua, what is happening? Okay? And you see, Aqua, so straight off the bat, it's gonna be some stuff in 2020. I feel like there's going to be a lot happening for you that's really going to push you into hermit mode. I feel like the rose-colored glasses are coming off. You are coming out of the sky, okay, and coming onto, like, the ground, like, hard. Like, there's a lot of things that, you know, you were not seeing properly, and it's going to be hitting you right in the face, all right? I feel like with the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but you're really in assessments and reviews. Is having a whole bunch of options really helping me? Okay, how has that having all these different options and making faulty investments led me to being confused with the Ace of Cups? Led me to probably being codependent and emotionally immature or, you know, unstable with the Queen of Cups. Because dealing with the wrong people, Seven of Cups, and making the wrong investments can put you in that Queen of Cups energy. Because then you start to get resentful and upset and angry. Like, what is it? Like, how, that type of energy. Like, it's just like kind of like bewildered in some ways. This could be also a bitter baby mama or a wild baby mama. You could be finding out some the truth about paternity as well, with the Seven of Cups being here and the Seven of Pentacles being here. You could also find out that a relationship that you invested in was not what you thought it was, and now you're going to have to move away with the Six of Swords. But I feel like with the Six of Swords being in reverse, Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, I feel like there's some trickery and deception going on that's keeping this Six of Swords in the reverse versus the upright, which is moving away from toxic situations that, you know, are maybe tumultuous. All right? And I also see that there could be lies that have been told that were keeping the wool over your eyes. There could have been a lot of confusion, deception, emotional manipulation, betrayal. All right? You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another air sign like yourself, or even a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Okay? But I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you're starting to really realize, like, what do you want to invest in? Do I want to keep on dealing with this Queen of Cups energy? Do I want to be the Queen of Cups or deal with people that put me in this Queen of Cups energy, right? That keep me stuck from being able to move forward, that keep me with the guilty consciousness. And then you have the Hermit here being in reverse as well. And the Hermit here being in reverse, it's like, you know, taking the time to really do that introspection. I feel like you're going to really be isolating yourself from a lot of people. I feel like you're starting to see a lot of people for who they are with the Seven of Cups in reverse, your friends group, Aqua. And you're really with this Ace of Swords, which is, you know, your sign. This is Saturn in Aquarius, Ace of Swords. You're going to really start to see, you know, how you may have deceived other people or how other people may have deceived you. That kept you in the Seven of Cups in the upright energy, which is kind of like confused and dazed, like a glamour spell in some ways. I do feel like there could be a financial loss this year if you deal with a certain relationship, so be careful with that. Okay? What's the Queen of Cups? Let's clarify with the Chiro Marcetti. What's the Queen of Cups for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? What is the Queen of Cups reversed with the Justice card? Could be, there's going to be some court stuff going on here. What's the Ace of Swords? Someone may lie in court. Be careful with that. I feel like you may have a child's father that has a lot of different kids all over the place and he can't pay, and it's causing financial burdens on you. Then you have the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords? Be careful with drinking. That can delude you and kind of cause more confusion. What's the Seven of Cups reverse for Aquarius? clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for Aquarius with the Two of Cups in reverse? What is the Hermit card for Aquarius for 2020? Okay, with the Two of Pentacles. And what's the what is the Six of Swords? You could be also traveling for a new job, okay? There could also be some issues with travel, so just be mindful of that. Plan ahead this year, okay? I do see that maybe you may be looking for a job in management. You may be moving up the ranks and be getting a management position, Aquarius, so congratulations for that. I do see that, you know, you may have some judgments or debts from the legal system that may happen that cause you to be in this Two of Pentacles energy, kind of like juggling your resources, or cause you to lose some funds, so be mindful of that. I do see here that there's going to be an end of a relationship that you're no longer going to be investing in. You may have to go to court to really sever this tie once and for all. Could be maybe a marriage, maybe a crazy ex, because a Queen of Cups in reverse can be a woman who's hormonally imbalanced, so she can kind of go stalker mode. All right, with the Ace of Swords here and the Nine of Cups, I feel like you're getting mental clarity about what makes you happy. What's your wish fulfillment? Could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. All right, but I feel like you realize this whatever was going on, if you're the Queen of Cups, you're dealing with an Aquarius that put you in this Queen of Cups reverse. You're realizing, it's like either you're realizing that something is not bringing you wish fulfillment, and you're realizing what does bring you wish fulfillment. You're realizing that now connecting yourself to certain people's energy will cause you financial lack and ruin. And I see here with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups. So I feel like you want to move away to something. You want to move forward onto something else, but it's like there's something kind of like, there's like you're stuck. You may find yourself in a situation where you're going to be like, I want to move on to some bigger and better things, but it's kind of like, I don't have the emotional maturity to do so, or the other person doesn't have the emotional maturity to do so, so I'm going to move on, and I'm just going to mourn this as a loss. All right? Five of Cups with the Page of Cups and Six of Cups. There could be someone from your past that you're wanting to reconcile with as well. All right? With this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse and this Seven of Cups, I feel like there could be some spell work, because the Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a witch doctor, and the Queen of Cups is a psychic, okay? So there could be some karma coming back around for someone who may have used spell work to cause someone to be confused, to cause maybe delays and arguments, to maybe cause them to be isolated and ghosted by people, to cause them to have financial issues and to be stuck. There's going to be karma for that, okay? With this Hermit card being here and this Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be investing in a new area of study. You're going to really start to balance your material life with your spiritual life and really like understand why it's important. You got two twos out here, right? So, yeah, you could be definitely dealing with a Gemini, because you got two Queens, two Sevens, two Twos, all right? That is also an air sign, your sister sign, okay? So just be mindful of that. I do see that if there was a third-party situation and someone was juggling, there's going to be justice. There's going to be no more of that. And it's going to be coming to an end with this Two of Cups reverse. Someone's going to get left. And I truly feel like it could be this Queen of Cups over here, but I'm not going to just say, because I'm not going to, say, because it could be the Queen of Pentacles too. There could be a choice between two people here, Aquarius, that you're dealing with, or you could be dealing with a situation where there's a choice between two people. All right. So let's see. For Aquarius this year, Eight of Swords in reverse, Hierophant. One more card for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node for 2020. And then we have the Ace of Wands. All right, Aquarius, I do see that there could potentially be a pregnancy for you coming up this year. All right, because the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups to me is like a pregnancy. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups is a pregnancy, and the Ace of Wands being here, I feel like there may be like a pregnancy, but just be careful, because with this Eight of Swords being here and this Seven of Cups, I feel like there may be some like deception or trickery around it. So just be mindful, okay? With the Eight of Swords being here in reverse, I feel like there was something that was really like toxic and tumultuous and oppressive that was happening for you, that really kind of put you in the state where you feel like you couldn't stop thinking about the situation, that you didn't know what to do, that you were trapped and you were bound. But I feel like you're going to get some inspiration to get yourself out of the situation. I feel like you're learning a spiritual lesson with somebody or something, and whatever you learn, it's going to help you to get out of that Eight of Swords energy, okay? I do see here too with work, there's a need to not overbook yourself or not try to put too much on your plate with work. Okay. I do see here there's also a need to enhance the psychic powers. I do see that someone needs to stop drinking so much that it's impacting your spiritual development. Someone could be getting married as well this year. Congratulations. There's a need to also listen to your intuition and don't ignore it. The Hierophant and the Justice card, yeah, I feel like there's going to be something with court. Like maybe you take your child, custody battle or something like that, or a lawsuit or a judgment. Someone's going to have to give a payout. What's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant for Aquarius? With the Queen of Swords, yeah. So I feel like you're learning a spiritual lesson with the Queen of Swords here, okay? I feel like there could be, like, you fall out with somebody that you may have been friends with for a while. Like, there's some, like, harsh words that are said, but I feel like at the end of the day, you feel freed and, like, you feel like a sense of justice, like karmic justice, and full cycle that it's done, right? With you and a person that you may have been dealing with for a while. I do feel like if someone was juggling you and another person and you didn't know, you're going to find out. And you're going to completely ghost that person. I also do too feel like if someone does ghost you this year, just knows because they were juggling multiple parties and they could have had a baby with somebody and they ghosted you for that baby. To deal with it, to hide it, to find out if it was theirs, etc. I do see work looking pretty lucrative. The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here, that can also indicate like, you may get an inheritance or a payout, or just be careful, or you may be asking a lot of questions around family, tradition, and how that impacts you in your love relationships and what you choose to believe in with your love relationships. I do feel like maybe you have a North Node or South Node in Libra. You're going to be learning a lot about like past lives and your ancestry. All right, North Node or South Node in Taurus as well. North Node or South Node in Virgo as well. Okay, with the Chariot being here reversed, just be mindful. You may have like some car troubles, or there could be some delays with you trying to get from one place to another, or there may be someone who's trying to block your path and you're going to get very aggressive with this person and be like, move, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Could be dealing with the Cancer, and with the Fool card being here, you're going to take a leap of faith with somebody or something. Three of Pentacles being here with the Nine of Cups, I feel like this is going to be a time for you to be able to rejoice with friends, because Aquarius rules the 11th house of friends and groups and things like that. So I feel like you may be finding a new friends group that's very much more spiritual. You may go on trips with these folks, right? Or these are folks who are also in the same like level of position with you, and you all can help each other in your personal and your professional life. That's pretty dope, where you can have friends that you have a spiritual connection with, but you also work together and know that you help each other out in both of those ways. The Fool card and the Hierophant, I feel like you're going to be taking a leap of faith, or someone's going to be taking a leap of faith to bring you this higher level of commitment with the Hierophant here. Okay? Yeah, that's what I see for you, Aqua, in the cards. Let's get some numerology messages. Very interesting. All right. Messages for Aquarius. Numerology messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node. Numerology messages for Aquarius. We got self-discipline. We got financial discipline. That's exactly what I was saying with the Seven of Pentacles. What are you investing your time and energy into, and how has it gotten you to your Nine of Cups or away from that, from your wish fulfillment? How can you also save your money, all right, so that you stop spending it on things that are not going to help you, moving forward, Aquarius, all right? And then also I see spirituality being here, and that's exactly what I was saying with this Hierophant and this Page of Cups. Listening to your intuition, getting spiritually stronger, letting go of the material things or things that like impact your ability to become more spiritual. If it's any type of habits that's impacting that, be mindful of that, okay? I feel like, yeah, Aquarius, this is going to be a major year for you. A major year, especially with the Saturn going into your sign, okay? I do feel like again, like the universe is really going to put you through lessons. If you don't, listen to us and manage your finances and do your self-discipline, we're going to put you in this Two of Pentacles energy where you're juggling and you feel broke, right? And you're having money issues, because Seven of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles is Five of Pentacles too, if you minus it, right? Five of Pentacles feeling out, left in the cold. All right, let's get some messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Mercury as well. You got soulmate. Okay, so, but this card is like, karmic soulmates. So, and that fell right on top of this Justice and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's like, you made a choice between two people and you're going to be moving to this side, because this is where all like the light energy fell, okay? I feel like you're going to be moving away from this Queen of Cups or let's say for instance, like you had to choose between a water sign male and a earth sign or air sign male, you're going to be moving over to the earth and air sign male and kind of leaving this water sign alone. I feel like maybe the water sign is like maybe a little bit too emotionally manipulative, and you're going to be going over to something that's more stable and more grounded and that can meet you on your level, Aquarius. Okay? Yeah. I also feel like that maybe this relationship was a part of like a specific friends group, and those friends are toxic, and you're going to be leaving that whole group alone with the Eight of Swords reverse. It's like throw the whole thing away. And then we got the forgiveness card, okay? So I feel like there's a situation that may have happened, a backstab, a betrayal, and you're going to, with the Two of Cups here in reverse and this Five of Cups, and you're going to really just be moving forward, like forgiving the person, but just seriously moving forward. I also do feel like there's a need to balance your work life, okay? Your spiritual life and your home life, Aquarius. Don't work too much to the point where that's all you do and you kind of forego your spiritual development, all right? And also faith. The faith and the spirituality card is here, all right? So I'm feeling like, you know, it's for you, Aquarius, it really is going to be a choice between unevolved emotions, lack of financial discipline, toxic relationships, and a soulmate relationship, a spiritual contract, spirituality and faith, and healing and adventures, okay? You're going to have to make that decision, and new beginnings and excitement and fun. You're going to have to make that decision. Or do you want blockages? All right, Aquarius, so let's keep moving. Let's get into crystal messages for Aquarius. Crystal messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node for the year 2020. Crystal messages for Aquarius for 2020. Crystal messages for Aquarius. Crystal messages for Aquarius. So the first card that we got out here is Lion Skin, Tolerance. And it says here, when working together as a group or team, I always apply tolerance, cooperation, and compromise, okay? And this is calling on the lion skin, the animal totem, lion, which is Leo, which is your sister sign. So I feel like you're going to be at the axis between getting out of your heart and moving more into getting out of your head and moving more into your heart center. Because the only wand that we have out here is the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, right? Which is representing fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right? I'm feeling like what is going to end up happening is, like I said, you're going to be finding a group. Lion Skin is talking about that as well too. You're going to find like a group of people who really understand you, who you can grow with spiritually. It's going to be like a better community. You may be moving from like dealing with low vibrational toxic people who just like to drink and party and things like that and gossip, to people who are like spiritual and helpful and have higher goals and aspiration and ideas and work towards them. Focus, fluorite. And it says here, I set my mind on my destination and stay focused on my path. And that's exactly here with this Ace of Swords and this Chariot. Really like focusing on keeping your eyes on the prize, because there could be some distractions with the Seven of Cups being here. People trying to come and cause distractions, pull the wool over your eyes, etc., etc. Bring that Eight of Swords energy to derail you from your path and where you need to be going next. And then I got Labordite, magic. And it says here, to add sparkle to my life, I sprinkle my day with the mystical, magical, and light-filled. And that came right on top of the spirituality and the faith card, with the Hierophant being here. This is going to be a year for you, Aquarius, where you really tap into your higher power and your magical self. Not the mind, not more books and more doing and more working, but really like getting into your spiritual practice, meditating, transcending different dimensions, going into the dream state, doing different things that raise your consciousness, tapping into your intuition, like really harnessing your psychic powers. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited for you, Aqua. Aqua. All right, so let's see here. Animal. What is the, please give me some animal totems for Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node? What messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node for 2020? Aquarius for the year 2020. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So the first card that we got here is Cat. Okay, and it says here, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. And I feel like that's what this was saying a little bit earlier, like with the self-discipline and the financial discipline card. I feel like there was like a toxic situation that you felt bound to with the Eight of Swords, a toxic relationship, a karmic partner, and you're going to be moving away from that because you're realizing this is not bringing me the investment that I want. I want something completely different, right? I feel like maybe you were staying because of the kids or something like that, but I feel like with this Justice card, there's going to be, the divine is going to step in anyways with the Justice and the Hierophant here. Y'all are going to have to do what you need to do, court orders, things like that, for the situation to become balanced, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Cardinal. And it says here, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. And this is exactly what I was saying. Do you want that old materialistic mess that's not really about nothing, fun, party, games, okay? Or do you want something deeper? I feel like the divine is really saying, if you don't get into your spiritual practice, we're going to cause some problems for you in your material life. We got Peacock. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. I feel like you're going to be called to like a higher level of like leadership and duty, but it's like you're gonna have to discipline yourself, you're gonna have to get out of codependency, and you're gonna have to really like tap into your spiritual side in order to really do that. All right, with that Ace of Wands, I was scaring this magic with the Labradorite. I feel like that's what this is really talking about. How do you harness your own magic, Aquarius? What is your magic? What's your special sauce? What's your recipe? Okay, let's get an Ascended Master card for you. Ascended Master for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node. Wow, we got Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. I feel like you had to make a hard decision about a situation, but you've made the decision, now it's done. And you're moving forward, right? Whether a decision was made about you or someone else, Aquarius, for this year, whether it be a decision about jobs, investments with jobs, maybe you made some bad investments with crypto or whatever, bad business deals. I feel like it's saying, like, you know, learn from those relationships, learn from those lessons, that it's divine. It was supposed to help you with your spiritual evolution. That if you didn't go through this, like, you know, you'd still probably be in the same 3D stuff, right? That's what this card is saying. Lady Portia, Divine Order. There's going to be some situations where you're going to have to make some tough decisions, and Aquarius, you just can't like ghost and run away, what you usually do, right? You're really going to have to kind of like do that inner work and like really go through those motions and make that decision, with the Hierophant being here. It's a spiritual lesson. All right, let's get an Isis card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node for the year 2020. Message for Aquarius for the year 2020. Messages for Aquarius for the year 2020. Messages for Aquarius for the year 2020. Okay, we got Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now as a man or a woman. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. Right? It's powerful. And I see here like the sun on top of this person's head. And I really feel like what this is saying, like the sun with like these crescent moons, I feel like it's like the integration of masculine and feminine. So if you're feminine, really bringing more of that masculine energy, like that kind of like gumption, like that boundary setting, that kind of like, you know, I would say like being more logical, right? If you've been maybe letting people slide with stuff, like being more like that Queen of Swords energy. Another one is if you're a male, like really integrating more of that quantity in that Lady Portia, that water energy, right? Accepting your emotions, being comfortable with what's happening, and integrating more of your feminine side, balance, okay? You have a path of spiritual leadership. That's exactly what I was saying, balancing out, you know, your activities in the material world and the spiritual world, because you have a leadership position, Aquarius. I feel like I said, you may get into like a higher position at your job, but, you know, you may even go into management. Maybe you work in stocks and investments or something like that, or financial management, and it's like you're going to be getting to the next level, all right? But, you know, you really have to like focus on working on that codependency, financial discipline, okay? Spending habits, self-discipline, and really tapping into your spiritual, you know, lifestyle, because there's going to be something that happens that really forces you to have to do that, right? Another thing that I did see with this Queen of Cups, this could be like a falling out with a friends group, where you have a friend who just wanted to be around you for material gain. You had a friend who may have been jealous of you, and you had a friend who was gossiping about you. If that was the case, I feel there's going to be karmic justice for that as well. I do see maybe there was a situation where there's a friend who interfered with a relationship or a marriage, especially with that Two of Pentacles being here. That's going to be exposed. It could have been a Virgo involved. That's going to be exposed and brought to the surface as well. Well, I don't know, all those messages just came out all at once. Yeah, but I feel like someone has been trying to cause illusions, Aquarius, for you in 2020. So just be mindful of that, people trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Anyways, Aquarius, that has been your reading for the 2020 forecast. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want your own personal reading, the information is in the description box below. But I look forward to reading for you in 2020. Have a good night.